Hey YouTube, welcome to another one of these Q&A videos where I answer questions sent in by you guys over my Facebook fan page. If you want to ask your question, then the link is right in the description there, as well as the playlist to the earlier episodes of this series. Looks like we have 7 new questions since last time. Looks like the questions are finally starting to slow down a little bit. So if you want to ask yours, just go right on ahead and I'll keep on doing these. So the next one's actually quite a long one. You know what, let me get my glasses. Long day of work today, my eyes are crapping out on me. I need to get some one of those pairs of gamer glasses, you know? You wear them when you're in front of a screen a lot. I really should do that considering all of my hobbies and my job are in front of this monitor. So, Michael Wise, who I think has asked questions before, at least I see that name a lot on the Facebook page. I subbed about 3 weeks before you hit 9,000 subscribers. Pulls subscribe, but anyway, you have many videos that I have to catch up on which, sorry, I'm getting distracted by my phone, in which I have to catch up on, which I really enjoy, so I'd like to know, in your eyes or point of view, how as a person and/or YouTuber have you grown and/or improved since the earlier days as a content provider? With a growing fan base, do you see changes in yourself? Example, getting more confident or headstrong? Thanks, Zandak. That's why I recognize the icon in the name. Zandak. Dude does crazy work over on the Minecraft server. So just to reiterate, the questions were, how as a person or as a YouTuber have I grown and improved from my earlier content? I've gotten a lot better at doing videos. I think that I'm better with commentary on the fly now. I sound better on the microphone now. Well, partly because I have a better microphone, partly because I'm better at audio processing now. Although as of late I've been having issues with that. I can't seem to find the right spot for my microphone. Seems like I just can't get that sweet spot that I used to before, so I actually have, I've ordered a small crane thing I'll attach to my desk to have it come in rather than just be on this stand. It'll be more convenient for the Let's Plays. Make me sound better too. But anyway, I'm rambling. Have I improved? I think I've gotten better at just about every step involved in any given video I do. In terms of, as your fan base grows, do you see changes in yourself? No. I'm the same guy I've always been. I don't feel confident or headstrong. In fact, I don't even feel like I've made it. I think I've talked about this before when I was almost at 10,000. Where back in the early days, I used to think like at 10,000, you've made it, you're the man. But now that there's kind of like there's an actual money value attached to this, and I realize how 10,000 subscribers, although that's absolutely awesome in terms of knowing that, like, that's how many people have clicked the button, that's how many people have watched one of your videos and enjoyed it to the point that they said, I want to see more that this guy does, and they click that button. That's really cool. And I'm pretty proud of that. But now that there's like an actual monetary thing attached to it, and I realize that 10,000 subscribers, that's less than half of minimum wage. Like, in terms of how awesome is it, it's pretty awesome. In terms of as a job, not pretty awesome. So, I don't know, I don't feel I don't feel headstrong. As far as confident, I'm slightly more confident than I used to be whenever I come with a new series, that it'll be relatively successful over time. Well, not even that. I don't go into any series thinking it'll be successful, because if it's not creepypasta, less than 3% of my viewers actually watch it. And yet I still make it anyway, despite how it basically doesn't get me paid and takes up so much time. And the reason I do that is just because I love doing that. And if it gets popular, if it also ends up getting popular, then it's even better, I guess. So, am I more confident? Yes, but I'm not more confident in that it'll get popular. I'm more confident in that what I'm producing is good. You know what I mean? I more so now than ever think that I can make something good. Whether people watch it or not, I think I did a good job, usually. I still do make some things that I look back on it later and think that's not as good as it could have been. As one of my problems actually is it's always like, hold off this project until I do this, and then until I do this. And on the upside, like, those things I do make it better. So in the long run, it's better. The videos came out better, but it delays it by like a half a year. Like at the end of this month, if I have enough money, and I may, it's going to be cutting it close. At the end of this month, I might just be buying a new microphone. This is a $300 microphone. I'm going for a $450, like the golden standard of voiceovers, professional microphone thing with my crane arm, which weirdly enough, crane arm? Like you think like when you see these like professional audio equipment things, you think like, oh man, that must be expensive. It's like $20. It's like nothing. So it's coming in from Hong Kong, mind you. So it takes a long time to get over here, but Hong Kong, they give you free shipping. It's awesome. And they actually have good quality products. I don't care what anyone says. I'm rambling. I'm more confident that I can make good things, and I think that I make much better things than I used to. I'm not at all confident in any particular video I make being popular. In fact, unless it's a creepypasta thing, I go into it expecting it to get like 200 views in the first month. All right, next question. Thomas Gabriel, do you like potatoes? Yes, one of my favorite vegetables. I think it goes with most meals. You can find a way to make it work with everything. William asks, what do you think of the Flash game series of Sunny? I have never finished either game. P.S. Have you played any other games made by Kern? I have played other games made by him, or her, don't know the gender. What do I think of the Flash game Sunny? Obviously, I love the Sunny series, considering they're on my Let's playlist every time. It's just no one votes for it. Fun fact, actually, new member of the community, and the one who made the creepypasta No, which would have been yesterday when this uploads. That person was the lead female's voice from Sunny 2. I was talking to her the other day on Facebook. She messaged me. We talked back and forth a bit, and it turns out, yeah, she was in this. She was the lead voice actress of this game that I played back in high school a bunch and love, and decided to put on the list. So that's a really cool thing. Like every once in a while, you just meet some person you never thought you would meet through being mildly internet popular. Just cool little things like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So what do I think of it? I think those games are awesome. I wish more people would play it, which maybe I'll bring some attention to it. Javier? Not sure if I'm pronouncing that one right. Who is your favorite Pokemon of all time? I think you mean what is my favorite Pokemon of all time? Who is your favorite Pokemon of all time is? Okay, I'm gonna guess English is not your first language. I'm not gonna dwell on that more than I already have, which is way too long. My favorite Pokemon, it's tied between like Drowsy and Hypno. I usually count like evolutions together. Connor asks, what's your favorite Dragon Ball Z movie? Probably Lord Slug. There are a lot of really good ones. I fucking hate most of the new ones, but a lot of the really early ones were good. I think that pretty much everything Dragon Ball Z related in terms of like television or movies beyond a certain point just ruins it more and more. I don't think anything good Dragon Ball Z has come out in a long time other than like a bunch of video games. Like, even then, there have been a lot of bad video games, but there have also been a ton of awesome Dragon Ball Z video games. But I wish they'd make a new RPG one. Either in the DS one, which, well, it was a Dragon Ball DS one, but you know what I mean, it was quite good. From what I played, I need to play more. So my favorite one, yeah, Lord Slug. If you haven't seen that Dragon Ball Z movie, go look that one up. That one's awesome. I think it was just called Lord Slug. Lord Slug was the villain. James asks, who's your favorite author, and what is your favorite book? I don't have a favorite author or a favorite book. I don't enjoy reading novels because part of my cerebral palsy is I can't visualize things in my head willingly, which means that I get no enjoyment out of novels because it's as simple as words on paper that isn't teaching me anything. I can't visualize any kind of story along with it, so nothing. There's no enjoyment out of it for me. Part of my disability, I guess, but yeah, don't like novels. I do read a lot, though. I read informational things, because then I'm learning something out of it, and I find that very interesting, so spend a lot of time on Wikipedia, an unhealthy amount of time on Wikipedia. And lastly, Jory asks, if you can be any starter Pokemon, who would you be? I would be Fennekin, because he is a fox, and there's a joke called Mozilla Fennekin. By the way, my name is pronounced Jory. I think that's what I said. If you can figure it out. Also, I would sub if I had a YouTube account because of your awesome channel. Yeah, because I love your awesome channel. Just make a YouTube account. It takes like a minute. And then subscribe. Like, it really does take like a minute or two to make a YouTube account. Whatever. It's convenient too, because you can like subscribe to people and it's all in the feed there. Whatever. If you could be any starter Pokemon, who would you be? I've never wanted to be a Pokemon. Seems like it'd be way worse than it would be good. You can't talk. All kinds of stuff like that. What's starter Pokemon? I don't like starter Pokemon, is the other thing. Like, I've said 1,000 times, like, when I play Pokemon games, first thing I do is catch a new Pokemon and deposit the starter. The starter's boring to me. It takes all the challenge out of it. It's not that I don't like the starters, although there are starters I don't like. I guess I'd be Bulbasaur. Yeah, I guess I'd be... Yeah, I guess I'd be Bulbasaur. Maybe Totodile? Or Cyndaquil? Probably one of those three. Those three kind of my favorites in terms of starters, but still don't really use them. That's the last question. How long have I been going? It's 11 minutes longer than I thought it'd be. Oh, God, I just remembered when I put my glasses on, you guys just get a big glare on my face. Just gotta squint more. That's what I've got to do. Well, that's it for this episode of the Q&A, I guess. Again, the link's in the description if you want to ask me questions to be answered on the series, and also the link to the playlist. So, yeah, check that out. Check out my Facebook fan page. I'm gonna get back to watching some WWE NXT while this renders, so until next time, have a nice day.